הלהקה המפתיעה של שנת תשס"ב, להקת החברה, אין שום ספק. אנחנו בחסידישקייט נסענו לארצות הברית כדי לצלם את החברה, במיוחד כדי שתוכלו לראות. הנה צילומים מארצות הברית, החברה.
I'm David.
Hi, I'm Avi.
And I'm Donnie, and we are
The חברה.
Thank you so much, Israel, for choosing us for your award. Thank you so much.
Mנחם, what are you doing in here?
In Hebrew, בעברית. יש פה ציבור בעברית, עברית.
אנחנו צריכים להודות את כל עם ישראל בארץ ישראל. תודה רבה לכם שקניתם את הדיסק שלנו. אם ירצה השם, שנה הבאה אנחנו נהיה בישראל לשים קונצרט לך. תודה רבה לכם.
צופים יקרים, אנחנו בחסידישקייט עם הלהקה הכי פופולרית היום בעולם, להקה שזכתה בכל התארים במצעדים בשנה האחרונה, קוראים לה להקת החברה. How you doing, the חבר'ה?
Doing great. ברוך השם.
Baruch Hashem.
As good as can be.
אלי גרסטנר.
What's up? How you doing?
אלי הוא המפיק של הלהקה הזאת. אלי, תספר לנו בשתי מילים, tell us in 2 words, how did you decide to open just one day a group?
One day a group. Well, you know, we look around and we see that one person can be amazing with singing and all that stuff. Imagine what harmonies can do, and how much more so a song could sound, and how great it could sound, and stuff like that.
How do you choose dafka these four?
By their looks. Actually, I had auditions, and people came down to the house, and we checked it out. But most of them actually was from one guy calls me up and says, "Oh, I heard this guy Avi cast by a wedding, and he was unbelievable. You have to hear him." Oh, Avi, okay, come on over. Let's hear how you sound. And that's more or less how it went, one by one. Baruch Hashem, we picked the 4 best voices all over.
You knew each other?
Yeah, we all knew each other. Everybody was good friends with Ellie beforehand, and we got together, and Baruch Hashem, everything's great.
אני יכול לדבר בעברית. אתה חשבת פעם להיות בלהקה? משהו פתאום להיות זמר?
I'm going to speak in English, you don't mind. I always dreamed about doing this. I just never thought that it would actually happen. And one day I woke up and I met Ellie, and here we are. It just happened overnight, like that.
אתה גם מדבר עברית. זה היה גם תחרות וקנאת סופרים, מי יהיה סולו עכשיו, מי יהיה שיר אחר כך.
It was really wonderful. We all worked together. Thank God we all got together. We're all good friends, not just חבר'ה, but we're all חברים. And it's really beautiful. We all get together, know our parts, and we all come together to make something nice.
How do you explain? Don't want to go to dentist tomorrow. How do you explain the success of the חבר'ה, also in Israel, but also over here?
I personally believe that it really has to do with, it's something different. It's something new within Jewish music. It's not something that everybody hears all the time with Jewish music. So it's something different, and you know, the way we sing it with all the harmonies and everything, it's not something that you know, the Jewish music world gets every album, you know. So we give them something different, something with more harmonies, with more voices, and just something different, more fun for them to hear.
Maybe not, I'll say in Hebrew, אולי לא לכל אחד יכול לעשות כל כך הרבה הרמוניות, רק מי שיש לו אולפן בבית יכול לעשות הרבה הרמוניות, נכון? Whoever has a studio at home could play with the harmonies. It doesn't cost money.
Yeah, you would think, right? Actually, no. It took a lot of time to plan and to work on, and
So when we have a studio at home, so it's easier to bring out a good product, right?
no, it just helps you on. You know, I decided I woke up this morning, and I think, you know something, I think I sound good today. Go sit down and actually sing the song. But as far as making up harmonies and stuff like that, to making it sound good, it's any studio, whether you have it in your own house or you have it in the Bronx. It's just going to automatically be, you know, you have to work on it. And everything is a lot of practice and a lot of hours and hours and hours and hours of singing lines over. And you can, you know, ask these guys, you know, how many hours and hours and hours they had to spend on each line to make sure that it was perfection, you know, and that's what we wanted to be. We wanted to be, new Hebrew word for perfection.
Perfection.
Perfect Hebrew word for perfection. Perfection, you know, and that's what we wanted.
Who made up the name חבר'ה? Who? Ellie's shy.
We actually had a bunch of different names that we were actually going to use, but they all had a little something to it. The חבר'ה just it had the best ring to it. It had the best sound to it.
What was the other option?
Like Simchas.
You said it. Are you the American of Simchas?
We are not the American of Simchas. We try to do something a little different. We try to do something a little more. How would you say? A little more.
Danny could say that.
Well, I don't think we are like any other kind of band. We became our own type of music. We became our own category. We are the Chevra. We're not like Oif Simchas. We're not like Shalsheles. We're not like different groups. We are the Chevra, and people know, you know, when someone says they sing like the Chevra, it's a certain sound. It's a certain, you know, quality, and you know that's, you know, it's something in itself.
Bottom line is that I personally like, I'm a big fan of all these other groups, especially at Simchas. I grew up listening to Simchas. I'm still a little kid, you know, and I listen to all these stuff, and I always loved it. You know, I'm friendly with Yishai, and we love him, and we actually wanted to have it. The whole point of this group is to be unique. To be unique is a Hebrew word for unique.
מיוחד, שונה.
To be different than we want to be different than everyone else. We want to do something that the Jewish music world never ever saw, and I worked all the time, you know, in order to make this certain sound and the sound of the music, to make sure that it's modern, it's something that's today, you know, something that everybody will be able to listen to and say, hey, one second, this is a little bit different, this is fresh, you know, and this is what we all try doing over here.
Ay ay vekabel birachamim uverotzai es tfilaseinu.
Very nice. Don't dance. Stay singing. Stay singing. It was very nice.
If you come to Israel, we will dance all you'd like.
You coming to Israel? הייתם בארץ כבר?
הייתי בארץ, אבל לא לקאונצר.
תגידו לי, דבר אחרון בהחלט, last thing. Who is your favorite singer?
Ali Gרסטנר.
My favorites, I mean, look around at the walls in this place.
Too many.
There are so many. They're all incredible singers. Who I choose one over the other, I don't. I love them all.
Who do I love? Shlomo Carlebach.
Danny?
Shlomo Carlebach is a good answer. You know, that's why we put out our second album, because he is the greatest composer. I like them all. I like Avram Fried and Shlomi Dax. You know.
I would say the people look up to most, and we try to actually base ourselves after is more kol achai, like the group type, a cappella, harmony style, really beautiful, something that comes absolutely comes from the heart.
חבר'ה, thank you very much for being up here. תודה רבה לחבר'ה ואלי גרסטנר שנמצאים איתנו כאן, חסידישקייט בארץ ישראל. בעזרת השם החבר'ה יהיו בקרוב גם בארץ. אנחנו ממשיכים אל הדור הבא. בהצלחה.
תודה רבה.
תודה רבה.
תודה רבה.
Thank you very much.
Yehi Shalom Rabba, Yehi Shlomo Rabba, Rabba min Shemaya, Yehi Shalom Rabba, Yehi Shalom Rabba min Shemaya, Yehi Shalom Rabba, Yehi Shlomo Rabba, Rabba min Shemaya,